tea is hot on this one.
Spill the tea, sweetheart.
Hey, future freelancer. So you're thinking about raising your prices on your current clients. How do you do this without pissing them off? Let's get into it. So first, let's ask, why are you raising your prices to begin with? Are you simply wanting to make more money? That's fine, but you need to prove that price raise to your clients in order to do so. You'll do this by increasing the value you bring. Now, let's break down what I mean by value. When we are adding value to a business, that can mean a few different things. It could mean you're increasing the type of work that you're doing, or you could expand your services. So for me, I do ads management, right? So that could look like managing more than just one channel. If I manage just their Google ads, maybe I tack on Facebook ads or another channel. In doing so, I increase the monthly rate that I charge them because I'm giving them more work and therefore giving them, more value. But let's say that you don't want to increase your workload. How else can you justify a price raise? Another option is to pass on increasing business expenses to the client. For example, let's say you're a video editor and Adobe just randomly decided to increase the price on all their software. So now it's more expensive for you to do your job. Then you can say to your clients that you have to increase your price due to added expenses. Now, outside of these two reasons, it's going to be really difficult to justify a price increase on an existing client. It's much easier to charge higher prices on new clients as opposed to your existing client base. So I actually recommend doing that whenever possible. But if it's unavoidable, plus you've come up with a way to provide more value to your client, here's how you're going to pitch it. There will be a template on the sheet you can use too. First, you want to tell them way in advance, like 1 to 2 months in advance. You want to give them some time to think about it because they may not want to pay you more, to be honest. Next, you have to tell them why. If you don't, they're going to ask you why anyways. You don't have to explicitly say, it's because I want more money. You shouldn't say that anyways because you look like an asshole.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
But you can say another reason that is truthful without appearing greedy. However you plan to add more value is your reason why. For example, if you need to put more hours into a project to get similar results, you can say that's the reason why, and it's also providing more value to the client in return. The third thing is to make your new pricing and offer sound desirable. You can say things like, I've saved the spot on my client list for this month still for you if you're interested, or I've got only a few client slots left for this quarter if you want to take me up on this offer. Do you see how this still shows that I'm high in demand and don't need them? You want to make this price raise seem non-negotiable, in part because it is. And they either accept the price or lose out on the outcomes that you can achieve them. You can highlight some of the results that you brought them in order to further prove that they could be missing out on all of that if they get rid of you. This tactic has worked well for me in the past when I tried to raise my prices.
I got an offer that you can't refuse.
To recap, yes, you can raise your prices on existing customers, but it will be difficult and can sometimes backfire. I don't recommend doing this on a platform where they can leave a public review like Upwork because they might leave a negative one regarding your price change. And if you do choose to go through with it, remember to provide more value to the client in some way so they understand the reasoning behind the price increase. And last, tell them far in advance so they have enough time to think about it. You've got this, and don't forget to use the template on the sheet as a starting point.